about 18 months or so, Kampala was awash by the tag pothole city because of the number of potholes that were in this city. And there is urgent work that is being done. We are slowly getting out of the pothole city because of the road networks that is being improved.
I don't think that is true.
So true.
You know, in behind Old Kampala Police, between Old Kampala Police and Aga Khan parking, I almost felt I was going to die because I had to dump my car in a huge pothole. And you know, by the way, I landed in that one by taking a choice. Which one should I land in? And I drive a fairly big car. I now feel for those people who drive very small cars. Then you cannot tell me, just here at Old Kampala, and it's not one of those under maintenance. It is one of those where we were squeezed and forced to go because the others were terribly jammed.
Chairperson,
yes.
Old Kampala is very far. Last week we were here with the Minister for the PS for Office of the President, which is charged KCCA. I brought to attention a pothole just here on, near Post Bank, which is now Pearl Bank. Just here, near across the road from as you go from Petro, or that part of the Kampala Road. It's a pothole. It was a big pothole there. And I brought to your attention, please, can't you even see? Don't you have people who monitor? I don't know whether they have worked with it or not. Near Uganda House.
Do you even drive around to see? You know, especially for those of us who repair our cars, we feel it. He's giving you more.
Mr. Chairman, I'll begin with the Gaddafi Road. That is where Aga Khan, or rather Gaddafi Road is in the state it is because of a heavy loading which has been occasioned by the roadworks around St. Mulumba and the old Kampala Mosque, Jinare Road and the Rashid Kamisi roads. So it has become a diversion way, and because of the traffic, it has been battered. But indeed, it is at the confluence of roads that are under reconstruction or maintenance. And given its state and the value, it is one of those roads that we certainly will get back to, and I hope that then it will be appreciated that it's not only continuous presence on the road, but
the question we are raising, there are small potholes. Painfully, you have pushed us to accept them. Not a pothole, it's a dungeon.
Mr. Chairman,
do you drive around to see?
Mr. Chairman, may I also say
yes,
that now that we know the state of this road, we shall do a forward maintenance on this road as we continue to do the roads around it.
When they are going to do some repairs on electricity, they warn you in advance, particular areas will be shut off for so many hours. In your case, can't you also be mindful about some people on certain routes, and you warn us in advance that we shall take 5 days?
It is not possible because they are doing a petty maintenance on all of them at once. Yes. Sapolo Kagwa, then Gaddafi, you know.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
Just on the potholes, ED, on the potholes.
Yes.
Chair, yes, I appreciate and I'm happy you have a team of engineers. By the way, how you work on these potholes, at lunchtime, at rush hour, you broke the road, somebody is putting a maram, another is putting water. Why don't you do this work at night when there is no traffic? Then they say what is happening, KCC is at work. Can't you do this work real at night when there is no traffic?
I think the methodology, because we cannot blame you for repairing our roads. Know that as you repair those roads, we are busy looking for money to pay you.
Mr. Chairman, may I also confirm
yes,
that given the traffic volume around Old Kampala, those roads have been done at night, largely. We're doing also night work for Benchwanka Road. as a methodology of choice because of the volume of traffic. We have traffic management plans which we share with the communities, and many times also on the social networks and in public domain to guide people.
I know that Honorable Itungo would not know, but at least I would know.
Okay.
Yeah, social network.
Also happens because our road network is small. Our road network receives more than double of the population of Kampala by day, and many of the people in Kampala prefer driving themselves. It is not very uncommon for us to see one person in a vehicle. So we have a lot of vehicular inflows which are not corresponding to the infrastructure we have. But our plans for
Who would you blame for the lack of public transport? In
this
other
is where I'm
cities,
going.
there are buses,
This is where I'm going.
there are trains. It comes back to you.
In addressing the issue of congestion on our roads, we have planned for mass transport in Kampala, including a bus rapid transport, a light rail. Yeah, we have the plan. These are,
He has a plan.
yes, these are the plans. A light rail to handle the inflows from Chira, Matuga, and Achsunga. We have also plans to have the southern bypass, and in the short run, we hope to get the electric buses from Chira Motors to increase on the volume of persons that are transported or hauled into the town by public transport. These, Mr. Chairman, are plans which will have a net effect of putting away the pressure on the roads. In the current situation, however, this is likely to continue being the case, but with more roads reconstructed, there will be ample diversions which will enable us to relieve the current situation.
When we met Mrs. Kajina, when we still had your committee, if you remember, that there was a plan for that flyover to go all the way up to Chibuye, then all the way up to Busega, connect something like that. Do you remember that? No, not Southern Bypass. That flyover project of Clock Tower. That the plan was to link it to Masaka Road, expand it, actually have a flyover up to Busega.
There was even one which was supposed to pick from Serena and Nakasero here
Yes.
to the northern bypass,
Yes.
flyover. You don't know what happened. They told us about those plans. Called VVIP road, such that helps people evacuate from the struggling in the Kubiri, Lago.
Okay. Some are beyond KCCA.
Yeah, that is KCCA are not actually our roads. For example, the Chibuye-Busega link, which would take us to the Mpiji
Kalagala
Expressway, and also as well to the Kampala-Entebbe Expressway. They are within the touch of KCCA, but not KCCA infrastructure. But that notwithstanding, the flyover project 1 gave some relief, and the JICA, which funded flyover project number 1, is still available to give us support for the second flyover project, which will now link the current Nsambia, Kitgum House, Mukwano to the old Port Bell Road section. That is
Actually, it's supposed to go up to Ginger Road.
Yes.
Because I remember we had a battle over, is it Sarah something?
Yes, Sarah
Naka-
Chizito.
yes.
That's an area park. It is passing through that point up towards Nakawa.
Yes.
That second flyover project is in its final stages, and when it is implemented, it will indeed take off pressure from Midtown.
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, the